Yep. This is where I spend most of my time.
All right, Donnie. Now we got to start working on this bathroom.
Does it smell?
It's in pretty good shape, but you know we got to clean it up. Look at the floor. We can't leave it plywood.
Hey, this one don't even have the footprint. Look right here.
That's right. Yep. On our previous one, someone had fallen through the floor. We were told it was a very large woman.
And look, the step's good too. See, one foot went through the step on that other one, and the other foot went right through the floor.
Yeah. This is what you call the garden tub.
The garden tub.
It's a pretty nice one.
The things you need to know about mobile home tubs are they're different sizes, and there's no overflows on them, so they're plumbed different. So you got to take that in consideration. Just don't run down to Home Depot and try to buy a tub and put it in because it ain't gonna fit.
Yeah, in a mobile home, it's a little bit different. This one, so the previous mobile home we did was in a little rougher shape. The floor was all screwed up and everything from a lot of water. But this one that we're working on, believe it or not, was turned into a convenience store.
Convenience store.
And so this bathtub, I doubt was used very much. I don't know how long they had it before it was a convenience store and used it, but once it was a convenience store, there's not even a door on this end. There's two doorways. Well, I guess there must have been a door. They wouldn't have been able to go to the bathroom, but I don't think they were in here taking a bath.
No, they weren't in here taking a shower. And that's probably why this floor is so good.
Yeah, so we're in a little bit better shape. So let's show them the plumbing a little bit on it, Donnie, just so they can see how we're starting.
There ain't nothing in there.
You've got the drain is actually in the middle over there. And like he said, there's no overflow. So it's just set up a little different. Let's show them the plumbing out here. So we're right in the middle of the demo of the other rooms. So we've got this, if I can get to it. We've got this all open over here because we're getting rid of this drywall. And you can see how they've plumbed it up. Got your hot and your cold, and then you have your...
You got this line that goes up to your shower head.
Line for your shower head, and you can just see how they, in a mobile home, they just use a little board to kind of stub it out. And so we got a bunch of stuff we got to clean up here. There's the vent and the drain.
It's all in one.
That plumbs over to the center of the bath, but it's set up a little bit differently than you would usually in a normal house, and it's not quite as wide. 54. What is 54?
Some of them's 54, some of them's 56.
Yes.
But none of them's 60, and the standard bathroom in a house is 60.
You got a little toilet here. Seems to be fine. Needs cleaned up, obviously. We've got a little sink here, which is fine too. The banding's coming off the edges.
I got a hot glue gun.
Yeah, we got a hot glue gun. It's got this one was made in 2000, so it's got the 2000 green marble on it. Remember when we had that in the kitchen?
Yes.
We had that same stuff in the kitchen. Our kitchen at the house.
This is what I don't like if you in these mobile homes. Hear that?
Yeah, that sink
It's plastic.
It's real flimsy.
You can grab a hold of it and see the whole thing moving.
Yeah.
It's plastic.
So we may change that or something.
And you got 2 light switches.
One for the light and one for the fan.
They don't work, Ronnie.
Got the mirror there, of course. The power is not on. Nothing's on yet. The water's not on. So this is what we're starting with. This is kind of a strange setup where it has 2 doorways. There's one from the hallway, but we believe that it probably came like that whenever they built the thing because it's framed out really nice. And the guy that changed all of this, we love him to death. We ain't saying nothing bad about him, but he wouldn't have went through the trouble to frame out the door like that. And then this door has the same framing around it. So it looks like the 2 doors have been here the entire time. There was a hole in the wall here for some reason. We don't know why. Did we figure that out?
There was this, I'm pretty sure there was a stainless steel sink on the backside and somebody wanted that sink.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, because they had like we said, they turned this into a convenience store, so all of this had been hacked up. We're turning it back. We're going back to a house with it. So whenever we were tearing out some of the other drywall, and by the way, this drywall is really thin.
It's 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch drywall. So while we were tearing it out, we took a little piece and patched that back. So it's our first little thing for the bathroom. Yeah, there's your thickness.
See that? That's original wallpaper, and we just took down the bracket.
Yeah.
That's the original, like, come to Jesus moment there. It's original stuff.
That has nothing to do with Jesus, Donnie. I don't know why you.
It's original.
He's not trying to be disrespectful, people.
No.
We're just trying to figure out what he did.
Don't take it the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that.
It's the original paper towel holder.
It's the original.
It's the original bath towel holder, not the come to Jesus towel. Why would you even say that?
Well, it made sense to me.
All right, we're gonna fix this thing up, but we're starting pretty good. Where we don't really need to replace a lot of this. We just need to clean it up and get a nice floor in it, and let's see what we can come up with.
Okay, y'all. What our plans is to take this vanity out. Okay, so we're gonna take it out, hopefully in one piece, and then I'm gonna cut a big old hole in the floor, and then I can run my pipes from the kitchen. Run my pipes from here. This is where I stopped running. To where he's at, up underneath this vanity. And then I can get the vanity stubbed up. And then I should be able to catch the commode because it's right beside it. Should be able to hook it up. Then I should be able to snake the lines in here to grab these two. So then I'll have this bathroom hooked up. And I'll have a T here where I can jump over into here and get the, this is the washing machine. I can get the washing machine there, and their main shut-off is here, main water shut-off. So I can get it all at one time, put it all in picks. So that's what I'm trying to do. And once I get to there, I can snake back from there. I can jump across to here, and the hot water heater's right here. So I can get the hot water heater and all at one time. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the plumbing back here. And then to these few faucets here, or fixtures, not faucets. A few fixtures here, fixture here, and the hot water heater. Then I'll be done. Woohoo! So, it's been an hour, and we have managed to get the sink out. We can't figure out how they put it together. We don't normally take stuff like this apart. We take a hammer and just tear it all to hell. Which I probably should have done the same thing here, because the money I'm spending in the labor taking this thing apart, I should have tore it out and bought a new one, I believe. But we're playing with it here. We'll figure it out and see what we got. Oh, he figured out how to get the top off. Oh hell, we're moving in the right direction. And see, this is how this stuff is put up, y'all. There's nothing here. So, los más tornillos allá. Sí, no, arriba, güey. Thing says with green. I guess that means the green edging band there. But anyway. We'll figure all this out here. Okay, y'all. Got that out. I had to evict a couple people. Not people. A couple objects. So, we got them evicted and got that cleaned up there. So now I'm going to try to take that one square out. You see that square there? I'm going to try to take it out. That way we can do what we need to do here. I believe, and hopefully we don't find no more things we need to evict. But that's what we're going to try. We're going to try to get that square out and see what we can do. Come from the oil. See what? Now we got a hole to work with. Work out of that hole. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Makes it nice and easy. And it's under the Vanity. So it's not too big of a pain in the butt to fix. But here we go. We're gonna start plumbing. Okay, y'all. I got the sink stubbed up there. I got the commode stubbed up there. I've got the bathtub stubbed up there. Actually, the bathtub's hooked up. I've got the kitchen and all coming in. They're stubbed up there. I'm running across to here now to try to get to my sinks for the washer, and then I'm gonna come and catch my main cutoff. So this is where the water's actually gonna come into the house, come back down. So this one's gonna be the main shut off there. So we're running that now. Okay, you guys, we got our PEX. We're putting insulation. It's pipe insulation on the pipes. Probably overkill, but we're doing it anyway. So we're putting insulation on the pipes and putting the pipes in the belly on top of the insulation, if that makes sense. So that's what we're doing. And okay, y'all, we was able to snake our lines through. We've got them here. We're not putting shutoffs on them because you ain't gonna be able to get to them regardless. So there's no shut off, they're straight piped in. We've got them there. I'm gonna leave that whatever you call that, PVC pipe on the shower because there's nothing wrong with it, and I can't fasten mine down up there. I mean, I guess I could if I took the board off and then done it and then put the board back on, and it ain't worth it. I've got that done. We come in here, we've got it all routed to there. We've got it all routed to there. We've got that, we've got to tie all that together, and we still have to get our commode hooked up. We found a problem in the bathroom. Somebody just destroyed the vent there. They drilled a bunch of holes down there for some reason, destroyed it. And I noticed back here in this one, the vent's been ripped out. Oh, that's something we've got to deal with. We just found those, so we will address those. And that's probably going to be a video all on itself, but that's what we found, and we've got to fix that, but we'll fix that at a later date. We're still working on the plumbing. Okay, y'all, we got it all over to here. So now I've got to connect all these lines together, and I've got to get another T to get from here to there. So these are my two main lines coming in from the other bathroom, the kitchen, everything. They're coming here. I'm tying them in here. Them two lines there go to the bathtub. So I got two to the bathtub, I need two to the sink, and I need two to carry on. So I got to get all that fixed. I'll let you know here shortly. Got my line from here. It's running. going into all the cold water. Okay, this line just goes straight down underneath the house. So this line is going to be hooked into street water. It's going to come through this valve first. Then it's going to go to that pipe, which is going to energize the whole house in cold water. I got this cold running over to there. This is hot. It's got tape on it. That means that signifies it is hot. That's going to be a hot lead. That's coming up to here. Okay. I got 2 more lines running from here. They're pulling now over to the hot water heater. I've got all the connections done over here. Okay, there's a spaghetti there, but that's a good place to have it, right up underneath that laboratory. So if I have any problems, I know where to go. I can take the laboratory out, and all of it's right there. So that's what we're working with. We got like 100 rings down there. Well, I should have counted them rings. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's going to be 30 rings right there. There's going to be 10 3-way connections there. That's where everything's connecting up. But it'll be alright. I'm still putting that insulation on all this stuff. It looks like some of it don't have it there, but it does. It's just peeled back. You know, that stuff splits here. That stuff splits like that, or you can pull it apart. We pull it back to make our connection. Before we cover it up, we'll pull it all back. We try not to split that stuff. Try to just slide it over, but sometimes you gotta split it. But anyway, that's that. We'll go in and tidy it all up when we get a little further here. So we're fighting that, getting that done. But we've got most of it done here. They're hooking up the hot water tank now. They call it a boiler, but it's a hot water tank. So, but I'm fixing to start wrapping stuff up here. But we've got that. We got to get it done. Got that last thing to hook up. Once we hook that up, we're gonna be home free. Everything's gonna be, I guess that's classified roughed in. But my roughed in is pretty well finished in. I got a lot of it. We pulled all the hose, but we'll get it. It ain't gonna be nothing but a thing on the chicken wing. Chicken wings, hot dogs and bologna, chicken and macaroni, hanging with the homies. Chicken wings. Okay, y'all, was in this bathroom, and before I close this wall up, see if I can hold this with my feet. Before we close this wall up, I wanted to check this, and if you see that, that is wobbling. You get over here to this one. This one's wobbling. They don't turn nothing, they're just spinning. This one will turn. This one will not. It's spinning freewheeling, and it's a wobble. So it's very cheap setup here, basically. So I went ahead and it is made in USA though. I went ahead and popped it out and put a new one in while I had this wall up. So I had a new one. I went ahead and put it in. So it's the same thing, but I put it in there and got it done. So we're gonna close that up. We got all of our connections made here. We're fixing to close this wall up. I've got my connections made here. I put a hot and cold PEX style fitting here for your washing machine. Here's your main shut off, on and off for your whole house, basically. I've got the commode stub up back there. I've got the kitchen stub up done. I've got the hot water heater. I've got it pulled into here. They're stubbed up there. The hot is the long one with the tape on it. The other one is, the small one is the cold. I've got to get the hoses for the top of that, because you're not supposed to run PEX directly into it. So they make a braided hose that you put on there, and you can run off from that. So we're going to do that. Probably going to buy another Vanity, just because I think it'd be better. I'm going to buy another Vanity. put a new vanity in here. I'm gonna put a new vanity in the other bathroom because there wasn't one, and both of them will match that way, so it'll give it kind of some similarity. They're like $150. Well, last time I bought some, it was 150, 160 bucks. So we're gonna go with that, and we'll start wrapping this thing up. So that's the rough end on the plumbing. Y'all, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up for filming it, and we'll catch you on the next one.